Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Lou with Pettit's Outdoor Rentals here with another short video. This one is just some tips and some suggestions on things maybe to wear or bring with you to make sure that your trip out there in the trails is a great experience for you. So starting off, what to wear. Layers are going to be your friend. So if you're picking up in the morning, you're riding throughout the day, that temp can change 20, 30 degrees throughout the duration of your rental. So have some layers, you know, a sweatshirt, some light long sleeve shirts, t-shirt underneath. That way as the temp rises, you can take layers off. Or on the flip side, if it starts to get colder, you have some extra layers to put on, because the one thing you don't want to ruin your trip is weather, okay? Be prepared for that. So layers are your friend. The next thing is a dust mask. So dust masks are really nice because these trails, they can get pretty dusty, especially if we haven't had rain for a couple of days. So either bring your own dust mask. We do also sell these here in the shop for 10 bucks in case you forgot one or don't have one with you. For helmets and goggles, those are supplied by us. So if you don't have your own, we will provide those for you. So the next thing is rain gear, or you know, the cheap little rain ponchos that you can get. These can be a lifesaver because you never really know when a rain shower might pop up, and you don't want that to ruin your day out there. So something that'll keep you dry will be really handy too. For all that stuff, you can, you know, if you have a watertight bag or just even a grocery bag or something like that, garbage bag, just something that you can store all that stuff in, and you can strap it down in the machines. Our two-seaters, they do have some compartments. I'll show you that here real quick. So with our two-seaters, this back compartment flips up, and you can see that you got two compartments right there. So those flip up and you can store some of your stuff. So only our two-seaters have those, the four-seaters do not. So that's something you want to keep in mind as well. Another thing is a small cooler, you know, for any drinks that you might have, some snacks, sandwiches, whatever you pack with you for the day. Having a small cooler is very nice. So the next thing that we suggest is a, you know, small Bluetooth speaker, or something decent sized like this. You know, music on the trails is always nice, especially if you do stop and grab a bite to eat. Having some tunes playing just makes the day a little bit more enjoyable. Just make sure if you do bring a speaker out that it's weather rated for rain, dust, whatever, because you don't want to ruin a nice indoor speaker that's not set up for that. So now you have a couple of things in this cargo box. You got a cooler, you got a speaker, you might have a backpack or a bag with some extra clothes in there. So you're gonna wanna have some bungee cords, rope, straps, whatever, just to tie everything down. One thing that you don't want to happen is you look back and, oh, there goes my cooler, I don't have my clothes anymore, there goes my speaker. So bring some straps with you, just that way you can secure everything with, so you can secure everything while you're out there. You're gonna wanna have your phone, and we always recommend that renters have the Polaris Ride Command app downloaded on their phone. Think of that app as Google Maps for the trails. So whether you're new to the area or not, it's still really nice to know exactly where you're at. It'll track you. You can save that ride, so if you want to do it later on in the year or the next day or something like that. So definitely recommend everyone to have their phone and that app downloaded on their phone. Kind of in that same regard, the machines do have like the cigarette lighter for charging. So if you have a phone charger that plugs into a cigarette lighter, we recommend bringing that, or like a power bank. Just one thing, you don't want to have your phone die on you when you're out there on the trail. Have some cash with you. Some of the restaurant bars that you might stop at along the way are cash only bars. So either have cash or a debit card, ATM card that you can pull money out in case you do end up stopping along the way. And then you will also want to have your ATV certificate, safety certificate. So if you were born after January 1st of 1988, it is required that you have your ATV safety certificate. And typically the DNR, they will want that printed out and have that on your person. So try to have that with you. And then along with that, your driver's license. if you do get stopped, they'll probably want to check your license. And then also for us, we need to take a copy of that before you hit the trails as well. All right, and then the last thing that I would suggest, so when you come back, you might be covered in dust and mud and water, because that's what a good time looks like. So our machines are set up to get dirty. Your vehicle that you need to climb back into once the rental is done probably is not. So whether it's a spare change of clothes or you just got some towels on the seats, that way you don't get the inside of your vehicle all messed up, I would highly suggest that, because it's something no one really thinks about until you actually get into your vehicle and now you have to clean that. So I hope this helps everyone out, and I really want to emphasize these are suggestions. You do not have to have all these things. I could go out for a couple-hour ride just in the clothes that I have on, and there's a 99% chance on a day like today it'll be perfectly fine. These are just some suggestions to make sure that the weather or something else isn't gonna, mess up your day, and you're just prepared to have a really good time. So if you have any questions of some things that you might want to bring and you're not really sure, give us a call, send us a message. We're here to help you out. All right, thanks y'all. Take care.